Good night, my people. It's your coach PK coming at you live. You know how it is. You know how it is. We are in the place to be. We are right here at the studio. We know I'm gonna make any music. I know the mic is there, and I know everything is well composed and prepared. But we're not gonna make any music. We're just gonna chat, have a chat to Coach PK. I've got my laptop sort of here, and I've got the camera there. So I was gonna to go come on this live a bit late actually, but might be early in the States. So if you are in the States, I'm not sure what time it is. It shouldn't be too early or too late. I'm just gonna go and have a quick check on the times here. I've got world, I've got New York. Let's say just New York, New York. USA. So it's 7:41 a.m. in New York, and I'm gonna go LA. And it's 4:41 a.m. in LA. Super early, but I thought I'll come in and have this live and nice and early for the States and nice and late for Australia. I do live in Australia, and I've been living here for the last 20 plus years. Love living here. I wouldn't choose to live anywhere else. But I'm a basketball person. I'm a basketball lover, and as such, I thought I'll come here on this live and give you my 2 cents about the NBA. So NBA coming up, starting very soon. Dallas is looking good for what I saw. I saw Dallas looking really good. I saw teams like they go obviously they've got Cooper Flag coming in strong, and then they've got Anthony Davis is healthy. I hope Kyrie Irving is gonna be healthy at some stage. Hopefully, better sooner than later. He had a bad injury last year, so they, kept him out of the game for a very long time. But yeah, I'm hoping Kyrie is gonna be back very soon, and once he is back and if he's healthy, they're gonna have Kyrie and Anthony Davis, obviously a fantastic player when he's healthy and when he's having a good time. And then you have obviously you have they've got shooters around them. They've got a couple of shooters around them, guys that can come in and spread the floor. I mean, if you have Kyrie Irving and then you have Anthony Davis in the middle, I mean, defensively you set. Anthony Davis is a shot blocker, a guy that is gonna protect the ring, a guy that is gonna be there an offense to catch lobs. You can as a Jason Kidd really has got a few options there. He can either get Anthony Davis to stay out of the key and get Kyrie to drive in and dance and dazzle and dribble the way he always does, and get some easy buckets. Or they can just pass the ball to Anthony Davis and let him do his thing in the key. And Anthony Davis sometimes he can stretch the floor, so he can shoot the three ball as well. So the Dallas are looking really good. I don't know. I just have a good feeling about Dallas. I wouldn't go as far as say that championship material or anything. Obviously, when we talk about championship for all these teams, start of the year and things like that, they all look good. They all look good. They're all healthy. They're all ready to go. They're all pumped up. But obviously, it will depend a lot on the health of those players. It will depend a lot on conditioning and and there's a lot of things that happen behind the scene that we don't really aware of. We don't really know what's going on there. So I was saying, I just think that with injuries and stuff like that, and player resting and players being out for a little while, I just feel like sometimes we 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 as people watching it, we don't know everything that is really happening behind doors in the locker rooms and things like that. So it's hard to speculate how bad the injury is, or why as a player, all of a sudden not playing. And they are human. These guys are human. They've got emotions. They've got family members. They've got people in their life that they are important, and they have to sort of look after and things like that. So, but it is what it is. I mean, it is what it is. Such is life. I mean, you can. It's really difficult to. Yeah, I think a lot of people take things for granted in the NBA and in other sports, because they tend to think that put up a great team, go out there and just win games and win championships. But it's not as simple as that. We have seen a lot of what we so-called super teams failing when it came to winning championships. Or the Lakers a few years ago, they had Karl Malone, Gary Payton, Shaquille O'Neal, Kobe Bryant, and I think Glenn Rice, and they failed. And then you have teams like the Brooklyn Nets. At some stage they had Kevin Durant, James Harden, and Kyrie Irving. I mean, that should be enough really, but they still had added a couple more players there on their roster. Back in the days, they even had pretty much when Boston dismantled their team, the old Boston team went to play for Brooklyn. Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, all those guys, and there's a few more stars that they accumulated on a Brooklyn team, and the team just didn't do well. Could be issues with chemistry could be issues with chemistry on the locker room. Guys with attitude, guys, with strong personalities. So when you put people with strong personalities together to play with or against each other, is always a bit of a gamble, because you never know if guys are gonna get along, what's gonna happen there. So in nowadays, when general managers are picking up players or teams to go and play, they usually what they do is a lot. What I notice now is that they look at people that can actually play together. They look at people that can actually get along and play together, and because it is easier to say, if I put this star with this star, we're gonna have a great year. But unless you know the personalities, unless you know the kind of guys you have on the court, and the kind of coach you have on the court, it is not an easy thing to do. It's not just about getting out there, putting people in and let them to go and play and win, because it doesn't happen like that. So it's a little bit more involved. It's a little bit more involved when it comes to it. So I think the first thing they do, they sort of ask guys, look, we want you on the team, but we also gonna have this person here. Is there gonna be an issue? Are you okay with that? I think things like that. And and you never know. They might got along well in the past, and all of a sudden they're on the same team, or sharing the same locker room, and living in the same city, and then all of a sudden you have issues, you have problems, you have people not getting along, people not sort of liking each other, whatever the case might be. So it is a bit of a gamble, as I always say. The Miami Heat, when they got on to the big thing with Chris Bosh, LeBron James, and Dwayne Wade, the first year they lost. They got beaten in the finals by the Dallas Mavericks beat them at some stage. The San Antonio beat them at some stage, and this shows the way it is. think Boston beat them the year before as well. So they were there together for a while, but they didn't always win. They won some, they lost some, and it's just the way it is. It's basketball. At the end of the day, a lot of elements have to go well, just to get get along. A lot of elements have to work well for you to win a championship. I always say, it doesn't matter what level you play, being NBA or being EuroLeague or NBL or CBA, whatever it might be. And even domestic, if you play domestic competition, whether juniors and boys, girls, whatever the competition it is that you play, a lot of things have to go well or work well for you to win. The whole coaching, every player, every coach, everybody has to buy into it. Everybody has to be stuck on the same, plan for everything to work well, for the team to win and stuff like that. So it is not a easy thing to do. It's not just about getting the best players together and go out there and win. The chemistry has to be there. Guys have to accept and know their roles, and the minutes they're playing, and buy and trust the coach that is doing the right thing for the team. A lot of guys, depending coming out to the end of their contract, they want to show off. They want to show that they can play still or play in general, and then they become a bit of ball hogs. Taking more shots than they should, more shots than usual, because they want to get those numbers up. That sometimes sacrifices the team, so it makes the team lose or not. Be competitive because of that. So there's a lot of elements to win a championship. So bear with me, don't go anywhere. I'm still here, and what I'll do while I'm doing it here at the moment, I'm just gonna step out to get I'm just gonna step out for 2 seconds to get a glass of water, and then I'll step back in and we can continue this conversation. So if you are coming at me live, hit me up. Hit me up in the comments down below. Just tell me if you can see me clear, and if everything is cool. I'll appreciate that, because I am kind of I've got difficulty seeing what's happening here. I'm trying to focus on you and looking at you, while I'm also trying to focus down here and see if there is the chat is going and people are sort of saying hi. I'll just say hi and put it out there. So if anyone that comes in and now, and so you can see me, and then I can see that I said hi, and I'm actually trying to also pay attention to you guys, not just talking to my camera, which is in front of me at the moment. So if you just joined me, welcome, and thanks for joining me on this quick late live. I am in Australia, therefore it is late here, so it's about 5 to 11 at night, so really time to go home. But I felt the need to come in and just have a quick chat with you guys. If you are in the States, if you are in, sort of on the West Coast, it's almost 5 o'clock in the morning, and I think New York and the East Coast will be about 8 o'clock in the morning, I believe. So welcome, good morning or good evening, and wherever you are. So just a quick live to give you my 2 cents on what's happening in the NBA at the moment. The teams that I'll talk about 2 teams. So I'm gonna try to come more often and do more lives and talk about just teams in the NBA, what I feel about them. So as you can see at the moment, I'm wearing green. So I'm gonna be talking about the Dallas Mavericks tonight, and how I feel like they could be dangerous in the West. especially once Kyrie Irving is back. Then you have Kyrie Irving, you have Anthony Davis, obviously. Cooper Flag is a rookie, but with a lot of promises. With the guidance of Kyrie Irving on the left and Anthony Davis on the right, is pretty much the right middleman for these two guys. So the idea of them being there and playing and guiding this young team. So if you have these three guys on the court, really all you need is shooters. So if you surround yourself with shooters, it should be a dangerous team. I mean, and guys that can play defense on defense on the other end, or defend the perimeter, because the basketball game in nowadays is all about the perimeter. It's all about the 3-point line, and a lot of guys, can shoot, which is great, but can you guard? Can you guard that 3-point territory? That's the biggest question that is to be answered. I feel like Dallas has got the, Washington boy. He's a great defender, and he obviously can knock shots as well, and he's a good teammate. See him, always protecting and defending his teammates. So it is going to be a great year for the Dallas Mavericks. I just have that feeling they will really, come back to the, glory days, the Dirk Nowitzki's day, the Steve Nash day, So and I feel good about the Dallas Mavericks, in the NBA and on the East. I feel like they can make the playoffs this year, and if they do make the playoffs, they can make some teams dance. So this is my opinion. Today I'm gonna talk about, like I said, the Dallas Mavericks, and then another time I'll probably come in and talk about another team in the East. So if you are watching this live or not live, make sure to write down in the comments down below and let me know what team I should be talking about next. It should be a team from the East, because I started talking about the West, and I started talking about Dallas Mavericks. So the next time I will be coming here on my live, I would like to talk about a team from the West, from the East as well. And then I'll be just alternating between talking about a team from the West and a team from the East, and so on and so on. So let me know in the comments down below what team you would like me to talk about next. In the meantime, I'm not gonna let you dry. There is a video that I'll put down on the comments down below. That is interesting and appealing to you. I'm pretty sure you found it very, very valuable, as well as this video. So make sure to go down in the comments down below on this video and watch that video next. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, make sure to subscribe to my channel, give this video a like, and comment down below. Let me know what team on the East I should make a video about. I'll talk to you on the next one. From now, bye. Have a great night, have a great morning.